You got the boys with the toys in the making noise. Hello and welcome to Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name is Andy. This is my little 10-minute window to the rest of the world, and today is December 5th, 2023. That's right, December 5th, also known as All Saints Day. Back in the days when German children would receive gifts in their boots from Saint Nick, and also, not to forget, those children who were naughty would be visited by a very special person tonight, the night of December 5th into December 6th, also known as Krampus night. Krampus night. I butcher that every year. I apologize. But here in America, it's Krampus night. So, in honor of Krampus night, I will leave a offering for Krampus. Probably some old leftover Halloween candy. One piece for each of us in the house. Maybe one for the bird. We'll protect the bird too, even though I think animals are protected anyway. Right now, I am going to celebrate Krampus night by making a couple of, actually finishing a few props that have been hanging around the creature shop in Andyland, Krampus related. But first things first, I'm going to go take care of the fire, make sure the fire is still warm, because right now, as you can see, the house is getting festive. The Ash approves. I'll show you the complete decorations in full tacky form when we get there, but we're not there quite yet. Hey Google, can you turn on the light please? Thank you. Okay, as I go downstairs, pick this up. I've been saving this chain for a while. Put a log in the fire, keep the home fires burning here. This is what would happen to the naughty children. I gotta stoke this fire and charge up this camera battery because it's about ready to die. And like that, the hellfires burn. Many of you probably seen over the years hanging right here on the staircase as I walk by going into Andyland, a couple of white looking gingerbread looking kind of things. Well, those are figurines I made a long time ago. They were cut from foam, glued together, and had some plastic spray dip on them. Hey Google, can you turn off the light? And this year is the year I'm actually going to finish them. I'm going to charge this up and set myself up for some crafting and show you something I printed. Like I said before, the gingerbread puppets I made a long time ago. Yes, in tradition, in honor of the great Michael Dougherty's Krampus. Yes, Michael Dougherty, the genius who brought us trick or treat. Yes, he brought us a holiday masterpiece, and these are the guys I'm going to be working with today. These are simple white foam, cut to shape, glued together, trimmed, and have been sitting on the stairway for a long, long time. If you watch the show closely when I go down the stairs, you probably see they were white back then. The other week I spray painted them gingerbread brown just to start today's project. We're going to put the faces on them, the eyebrows, expression. I have a chain. Another thing you probably saw hanging in the scenes if you look closely when we're going downstairs. A 3D print. It's not perfect, but it will be when I'm done with it. A little bit polishing, sanding, knocking this down, maybe cutting into the words a little bit more. The problem with this print was the hook on top didn't finish printing. But fortunately, a single link of this chain is the exact arch. I'm just going to simply cut one of these off. And actually I'm going to cut it in half because there's two of these. I just discovered downstairs. I'll show you down here. Hey Google, turn the light on. They used to be right here. And the chain was hanging right here. As I said, the print we did, it didn't print the top. So we're going to fix that now. Again, this print here did the same thing. Now, this is actually both good and bad news. It's actually more good news than bad news. Bad news is we got to fix it. But the good news is now we know officially that it's not the printer, it's the print. I'm going to take these off. And another set. This project's got balls. Obviously, the next step is to put faces on these guys. I have Model Magic, red, white, and I took a guess on the gingerbread color, and I think I got it pretty close enough to work with. And if not, we just paint it. That's what paint's for. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna look up some pictures and do a little sculpting and then letting it air dry. And if it doesn't stick, we'll glue it. All right. This is the white Model Magic. Just making some eyeballs. Try to make them perfectly round. Well, not perfectly round, but frosting round, I guess you could say. To go right on these guys. Oh yeah, they're gonna start to come to life pretty quickly. Try not to overwork this stuff too much. I'm gonna see if that's correct or not. Something about him looks a little small, but maybe if I flatten him a bit more. Ah, that's a little bit better. All right, we got some eyes. Nice. Oh my God. You can get mean. Eyes, I feel like they're not quite as big as they should be. But this is because they got some on them. Yeah, that's sick. That's just funny as hell, man. That's beautiful. All right, we're gonna definitely bring some life to these guys. They're like zombies right now. All right, we are going to work on the mouth. Actually, I take that back. We're gonna work on the cheeks. I think I got the size of the eyes correct, but I'm not gonna be able to be sure until I see the cheeky things and then the mouth. So I'm gonna make that off camera, and then as soon as I get it right, I'll make a couple more on camera to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, here down here. These are the cheeks. I got one set up already. I just use a little pink highlighter. That's a cool contrast to that red mouth. So I need to make two more of these. It's a process of taking some and then taking it back. That is probably a little too big. But yeah, it's too big. This is gonna take a while. Alright, this is the evening of. This is still December 5th, it's Krampus night. I did do a little bit of work on these guys, but like I said, I just got in from work, so I think tomorrow when I actually have glue, I'm gonna stop at the store on my way back from the morning work, get some glue and finish those actually on Krampus Day. But tonight, I will leave a little offering for Krampus, and I don't know what Ken's printing now, but it looks interesting. So, yeah, to be continued. Okay, well, it's now 2 minutes to 10 on Krampus night, so I'm gonna go leave a little offering for him. So, I'll do that right now, 1 second. I should see some Halloween candy for him. Here we go, I'm gonna leave it on the front porch. Take that, Krampus. Find some bad children. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna work more on the movie Krampus stuff. So I'm gonna say goodnight and happy Krampus night. Mwah. Go find some children and punish them. Yeah, we're gonna tackify the rest of the house later. Alright, they're coming out pretty well. Okay, just to catch you up to speed a little bit on the whole Krampus night thing. This is actually several days later. This is, I don't know what day it is anymore. It is now, well, December 10th. I haven't really been able to work on my Krampus Day project. I've actually had head cold for about 9 days, partially prior into the other one. You notice I wasn't feeling very well. And then, as soon as I started feeling better with that, I got food poisoning. So this has been a rough 2 weeks. But I'm thinking finally getting over it. I'm going to just, because I have the house to myself right now, I'm going to finish working on my gingerbread minions as I watch Krampus.
St. Nicholas.
Merry Christmas!
Is not coming this year. Instead, a much darker, ancient spirit who knows if you've been bad or good. His name is Krampus.
Krampus.
Finish it.
With pleasure. Osh.